In this video, I'll show you how to automatically create many invoices from Excel data in seconds using invoicetool.streamlit.app. Let's get started. When you first go to the website invoicetool.streamlit.app, the first thing you're going to see is this screen right here. So you're going to want to hit subscribe now. That will bring you to the pay with Stripe. Then after you do that, you'll see this. Then what you'll want to do is just go ahead and download this. This will go into your downloads folder. It will look like this. I'm going to paste in some data. All the invoices that have the same number are going to end up on the same sheet. Column B, you'll put in the customer's first name. C is the customer's last name. If it's a business instead of a person, you would put the business name in column D. If it's a person, leave it blank. E, it's the customer's email address. F, it's their street number and street address. In column G, it's the town they live in. Column H, it's their state. I is zip code. J is the tax rate. K is a description of the item that you are invoicing for. And then you have the quantities in column L, and then you have the prices in column M. The reason why this data is only shown in the first row is that you don't need to copy this data for the same invoice down. Column N is the due date for the invoice. If you leave this blank, then what you put on the web page as the default due date will be used. If you have a custom note, you can put it in column O, and I put in an example data here. We'll see how that shows up on the invoice in a few moments. And then if you have a PO number, you can put it here and it'll put it in a special place on the invoice. We'll save this. Now we'll drag this onto the web page. And we can see that it's successfully loaded here. It's telling you that it's got 3 invoices. You can see a preview of the data if you would like. Now we'll go through the sidebar data. You can put your business name here, address, the phone number of your business, the email address of your business. You can put in a logo. This is the default due date that we spoke about earlier. Let me change it to 31 days. Here is some default late payment policy. You can change that as you want to. I'll just change it to 2.5%. You can put in a thank you for your payment. Let me just put a 2 in there so you can see that it just updates. For an EIN, I'll just put in some numbers here. I'll put in some numbers for the VAT. These are not mandatory. If you need to add in a confidential note, you change it however you want to. Once you have it set up, then you hit download and it will create the invoices for you. You can see the business name here, S4L, that we put in. You can see the first customer from the Excel file is here, and all of those items that we had on the Excel file. So web design 1, the price, total price, drawing files, shipping, drawing files 2. You can see the payment due date is here. Remember, we changed it to 31 days. This is today's date. It just adds 31 days to that, and here's the payment due date here. You remember the EIN and VAT number we put in, it's here. It's here. You remember all of your business data, it's all here, email address, phone number. Then if you scroll down at the end, they've got the subtotal, tax, grand total. Here's the note that we put in earlier. Thank you for your business. Please remit via this link. And remember, we changed it to PayPal too. And then questions, reply to this email. Overdue accounts subject to 2.5. Remember, we changed it to 2.5. Here is the confidential note that we added. Remember, we added the word please. Remember, in the Excel file, we had a due date for the second invoice of 60 days. So that overrode the default value of 31 used for all the others. On this third invoice, you can see that it goes back to the 31-day default. And you can see that it's also using this business name instead of the first or last name. You can see here that it's using the PO number that we input in the Excel file. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.